We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support, but breaking through key support levels in today's video. We're going to break it all down, and in today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator at 8:35 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, into the bell and after the bell, and put options went up 200% plus within hours, guys. And as you see it popping up there within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you cannot gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support. Now in today's volatility above the 425 area, it broke through a key support level up here of 430. We're going to break it all down in today's video, but before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Apple bot. Our Apple bot at 8:40 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, into the bell and after the bell, and put options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see it popping up there within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area to the rip area in yesterday's volatility here on the 30-minute, and back down from the rip area to the dip area into today's trading day. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bear indicator at the 432.25 area, canceling out that bull indicator from yesterday, being the first bull indicator that actually pops up on the 30-minute and does a full transition to a rip area since the bear indicator from way up here at 443, because the most recent one before it got canceled pretty quickly. Now, here we are with another full transition from the rip area to the dip area. Outflows crossed over, and now here we have it where inflows are trying to pick up here in the second half of the day, currently sitting at negative 2.05, and it's going to be crucial and critical to justify any move to the upside going into tomorrow of bulls trying to reappear for these inflows to go ahead and cross over the midpoint. So I'm going to be watching that very carefully going into tomorrow. But the first thing is here, when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could go ahead and see here how things have crossed back down, guys. This was the first bull indicator that popped up since the bear indicator from up here at around the 443 area. Definitely something to not ignore, and the first time inflows came back up. Now outflows have crossed over and it's back under a bear indicator here at the 430 area, and it's definitely going to be something to not ignore. Outflows are sitting at negative 5.77, sitting sideways, and it's going to be crucial for this to switch back from red to green and head back up towards the midpoint. Now in the volatility of the 15-minute, we could go ahead and see here how things are looking, and inflows are trying to come back up and stay above the midpoint, right? This is a really close one right there, really close to the midpoint, back above it, and it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to pull away from it to the upside to further reflect any further strength here into these charts. So definitely something to not overlook. And it was under a bear indicator since the pre-market at the 432.19 area, and it lasted all day, guys. Multiple times it tried coming back up, and it continued to go into wire Fed borders and testing newer support levels and newer lows. Now let's talk about the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. So the first thing is support, guys, and it found support right near the 425, 424.90 area. That's going to be crucial and critical to watch. If it comes back to retest it or break through it, I'll be watching if these outflows continue to the downside, switch from green to red, and pull further down, not just on the 30-minute, but also here back on the 15-minute, back below the midpoint, and pushing down towards newer supports. And the next support is the 423.50 area. And then below that, I'll be watching the 421 to 420 area on the SPY, right? Now to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows since they're back above on the 15-minute, as I stated, to pull away from the midpoint, continue reflecting strength into these charts, cancel out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator in the process. And I'm going to be watching these inflows in the volatility very carefully as it's really close to the midpoint there, barely passing it, right? But it's back above in green, and I'm going to be watching if that strength can roll over into the 30-minute as well to continue pushing up towards the midpoint and cross it, reflect that strength into these charts as well, cancel out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator, and then the first resistance is the 428 area. That was not that far off of the support from yesterday in the pre-market and today's resistance in the middle of the day. Now above that level, if that gets broken through, the next resistance I'll be watching is the 430 area. And if that gets broken through, up here towards the 432 area, not that far off of where the bear indicator popped up and things slowed down in yesterday's volatility in the after hours and in the middle of the day, right? Double rejection there in the pre-market and middle of the day, broke above it, slowed down, came back to it, and in today's pre-market, it struggled to stay above 430, and once it broke through it, which was the support in the second half of the day, that's when things started to accelerate to test key support levels that we broke down in yesterday's video. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and these inflow versus outflows, they're trying to pick back up here on the 30-minute and back above on the 15-minute in the volatility, and it's going to be crucial for a possible bull indicator to pop up and get these inflows further away from the midpoint and roll that strength over here to continue pushing up higher on the 30-minute as well. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.